Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Tiffany, chiropractor and holistic health and life coach. Today I'd like to talk to you about your relational health. We just completed a short series on our physical, mental, and spiritual health. But today I challenge you to take a look at your relational health and ask yourself, how are you doing in that area? The first area that we need to take a deeper look at with regard to our relational health is our relationship with God. How is your relationship with God? Is it superficial or surface level, or is it deep? Meaning, are you only consulting Him when things aren't going well? Or are you only thanking Him for things that you have received that you've been asking for? Are you seeking Him in times of difficulty and also in times of abundance, right? The key is to be consistent. So God wants us to have a relationship with Him all the time, not just when things are going bad or when things are going well. And when we are consistent in our relationship with God, that'll help us to be consistent in our other relationships, right? Because He is the foundation of them all. So I challenge you to take inventory of your relationships with your family members, with your coworkers, with people in the community, with your exercise partners, wherever you have relationships with other people outside of God and yourself. What does that look like? Are they healthy or are they unhealthy? Do they bring peace or do they bring chaos? Remember that it's important for you to evaluate your spirit when you are interacting with certain people. Now, of course, we can't get rid of our children, but we can change the way that we interact with them, right? We can make it a more positive experience. So you have to remember always that what you put in is what's going to come out, right? So we're always checking our input. Even with our mother, our father, right? What value or values are you bringing to the relationship, and also what value are they bringing to your relationship? If you find yourself in a place of tension when your phone rings and you see a certain name come across your screen, you have to evaluate that. Is that person really good for your relational health? With regard to your coworkers, maybe you work a stressful job, right? And you may not have the best manager or the best supervisor. What can you do to cultivate that relationship so that you don't dread going to work every day? And if it's something that cannot be changed, then what can you do to change the situation, right? When you are exercising, let's just say, for example, and you have an exercise partner, how is that relationship? Are you guys able to come together after a difficult day and discuss the pros and the cons, or the positives and the negatives? Or are you just maybe a sounding board and your partner is word vomiting on you about all of the things that have gone wrong throughout the course of their day? These are all areas where you have to take the time to take inventory regarding the people in your life, right? And when you do so, you put them in certain categories based upon your interactions with them and how you feel. Boundaries are key and they are essential. And your relational health affects every other aspect of your health, right? So the goal is for you to do everything that you can do to maintain or work towards that optimal health. And if that means that some people don't have as much access to you, that's okay. If some people have more access to you because of what they bring to your life and also what you bring to their life, that's okay as well. Part of the relational health is also taking the time to see how you are of benefit to other people, right? So you should not just be taking and not depositing into others. This relational health is a two-way street. So as people pour into you, you should also be able to pour into them. Now, will it always be equal? Not necessarily. Sometimes you will need more than they do. And on the other hand, sometimes they will need you more and you are able to pour because you have been filled. So all of these areas are extremely important when we think of our relational health. And we have to keep in mind that it is okay to set those firm boundaries to maintain our peace, right? So these people should be promoted accordingly and demoted or removed accordingly for the sake of you working to maintain or work towards that optimal health at all times. Your relational health is just as important as all other areas. And remember, it starts with God and it will trickle down into other aspects of your life as well. Until next time, heal holistically and enjoy your evening.